Hey guys, Bees here, back now with episode 30, I believe? 30 of the Pokémon Red 721 Randomizer Nuzlocke. And as I said at the end of last episode, we're in the end game now. 30 episodes later, we're going to get straight into heading on the path to Victory Road, down along Route 23, because we've already been here once. And we're going to come back here again now, just to get ourselves over to Victory Road. This episode, I aim to get Victory Road done. That's my main goal, really. And, you know, maybe take on Moltres in the process, because he's in here. We may as well get the encounter while we're here. And then next episode, or maybe sort of as like a prelude to the Elite Four, we'll take on Zapdos and Articuno, see what they are. You can pass here only if you have the Marsh Badge. I do have the Marsh Badge. Yee, let's go. Please go right ahead. And there is grass up here, so our first encounter will be our Route 23 encounter, which is nice. And the encounter is... Oh, something I didn't yet say because we've jumped... That's dupes. That is dupes, but it's nice to know that Wonka's here, rooting us on, actively rooting us on before we head into the Victory Road. Our... What was I was trying... We've put Zazu in the front, we've put Zaz2 in the front, so... he can put things to sleep and maybe do a little bit of a wrap on him, you know? Oh, Helioptile! Oh, that's so cute! Oh, that would be cool. It's an electric type. It'd be nice to have in the box. You know? Fell asleep. Excellent. You snooze away, Helioptile. I think we can get away with hitting it with a wrap. Yep. And then we can just throw an Ultra Ball at it. That is too easy. I have actually been shiny hunting a shiny Helioptile on Sword, so that's nice to pick one up. I didn't have a name in mind for one, if I did catch it. So, I guess it's very solar powery based. So we're going to keep our god theme, and this little guy is going to be Helios. You know, sometimes you just gotta go for the obvious nickname. It doesn't always have to be outside the box. And we'll nip past this lady who's gonna tell us we need the Blaze Volcano badge. Blaze badge? I just made up a badge, I think. And last but not least will be the Earth badge people up here. And then straight into Victory Road, which is 3 floors. I have got a picture guide for the 2nd and 3rd floors up. So I've sort of got an idea of where we need to go and what we need to do, where we need to be. And maybe I should have had one for all 3 floors, because, you know, having a bird's eye view of it is really nice. Oh, that's our encounter. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Why would it do this to us? I mean, it's nice to have an extra Pokemon in the box, but Spinarak game, really? You could have given us anything for our last sort of non-static encounter of the game, and you give us Spinarak. That doesn't even want to be caught. You know, I am going to wrap you, and you are going to die. It's nothing personal. It's just how it is. Oh no, you're not? Okay, fair enough. I thought he was going to die. You know, Spinarak's got more metal than I originally was going to give him credit. And we caught it. Not that I'm particularly enthralled. It's not like oof levels of rubbish, but it's certainly not... I'm not going to be texting my mum like, hey mum, I just caught a Spinarak. Which I probably should have texted my mum when I caught an Arceus, because that's a big deal. And we're going to go classic... children's nursery rhyme on this boy or girl. It's going to be Incy, not Wah, Wincy. Incy Wincy. Because he went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Something like that. We could have had Cap too. We could have had John Walt. I'm thinking of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. There's the new Cap, but I can't remember what his name is. It's John something, isn't it? I wanted to say John Walters, but that's a footballer, so that's not who I'm thinking of. He's the new Captain America. He would be the new Captain America. That's what we would call him. Okay, we have to be careful here because we don't want to accidentally walk out the door. Too easy for Richard. He knows how to not walk through doorways when he doesn't want to. Oh wait, why? Here we go. That was the strat that I forgot we could do. Then we go this way. Yeah, we go this way. I love a good puzzle. You know me. I love a good puzzle if I know how to do it. Or if it seems obvious. There we go. That's that done. It's getting intense up here in the Victory Road. You know? We've got to see what's going on. That's a trainer. This is the right way. So we're going to loop back around and go to those items and see what they are. Because my plan is to get as many of the items as possible. And then once we have all the items, especially TMs, we'll sort of decide who can use what. And sort of divvy up the items, the moves as such. I might even go to Celadon and buy some of the remaining ones. You know, just to see what we can be working with. Because there could be something really OP. Like, there could actually be Hyper Beam there, which would be really good for Jupiter. And, I mean, imagine Jupiter just rocking up to the Elite Four. How did that not kill? No game, that should kill. No game, stop being stupid. Yeah, so if there is a Hyper Beam lying about somewhere and Jupiter can learn it, that would be so good. That'd be so handy for this team. Registeel. The melted Registeel, there's only one thing that can take him down, and it's our boy Wardrobe. And I hope I clicked Wardrobe. Yep, I did. That's good news. I think our biggest problem with the Elite Four, the Victory Road, is just the sheer volume of trainers. Like, I'm looking on here, and there's so many. And they're all going to be like this. They're all going to have several Pokemon. Wonka. I've also just realised, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, we actually have triple W's on this team. Wonka, Walnut, Wardrobe. I suppose the other two, they're more sort of... I think of them together as double W's because they're both WAs. Walnut, Wardrobe. Wonka sort of stands apart in that regard. And the fact Wonka's the MVP probably stands it in good stead to being remembered a bit more. Not that I forget any of my team, but, you know, Wonka just stands out for being Wonka. Does anyone need healing? Not yet. We'll be alright. Oh, it is quite tough in here, especially when they've got random Pokemon, because you just never know. They might just throw out their own Arceus, and we've seen how powerful ours is, or just throw out a Sceptile, you know? Not as much of a problem when we are leading with Zaz2, because look at him. He's just going to bop up into the air and slam down on you with an Aerial Ace. Oh, too easy. See you later, Sceptile. You fool. And Tepig. We'll stay in with Zaz2. Tepig isn't going to cause us much problem at all. But now, for example, now we have the Rock Throw TM. That'll be handy for just for the type coverage, really. Obviously, it's really disappointing Zaz2 can't learn it, but I quite like Zaz2's moveset, to be completely honest. I like the cheese strat he has going. Oh, you can only pick one item at a time. I forget about that. Let's go for this one first, then we'll nip out and we'll come back in. This is what I say to you, Pokeball. You're just not needed. I'd rather just get rid. So we've got the bag space. I was just taking a second to appreciate the music then. It is very ominous and sort of... It's just cave eeriness in Pokemon, isn't it? So that will take us... I see where that takes us out on our above view map. Yeah, that's pretty easy to solve. And then we go... Yeah, I see. We're gooky. Wardrobe, strength. I'm just looking on here. Where do we... We come up at B. We need another repel. Okay, I'm just sort of having a quick look over these. Where is the super repel? Did I use the last one? I must have done. So good job I have Max's repels. We stole them off him for no discernible reason. Richard, oh my god, this game. Right, you're getting tossed as well. No, I know it's not the time, Oak. It's time to toss it, though. Goodbye, you useless bit of uselessness. So looking, we're coming up on 2 trainers in the next little area. And then another couple of trainers after that. Then we'll hip-hop over to this area, where we could just go straight for our... Ooh. We could just go straight for Moltres. Yeah, so we do this one. We start here. Wardrobe. Oh, I'm excited to see what Moltres is. You know, it's nice, like, if someone does somehow die between... I've just jinxed it completely. If there is some sort of horrible tragedy between now and the Elite Four, it's nice to have a level 50 just waiting in the box that we could instantly call upon. Like, I'm just... That's very handy to have, you know? And this, as he said, he's the king of karate. I wasn't looking, but he probably thinks he is, like that other guy that we fought in Giovanni's gym. Let's just get this boy aerial aced. So yeah, I sort of briefly touched on Chilling Reign last episode before we took on Giovanni, the new TCG set coming out. I'm very... Ooh, Hyper Fang? No, not for Zaz 2. No, we don't need that. I'm very excited for it because I really like the Crown Tundra. I think it's a really nice little sort of atmosphered area in Galar. So to give it essentially its own set is really nice. And hopefully they sort of zone in on a lot of the Pokemon that are found around there. Maybe we'll get like a nice Beldum Metang Metagross. Can't even remember what this was. Luminion. That's fine, you're trash. You are also a water type though. Was this a bad idea staying in? Nah, because Zaz2's going to crit. He knows how it's done. Black Belt. Okay, that... He had nothing of use to say to us there, did he? There's Moltres. Hello, Moltres. I hope you are something good. And we'll duck down here. See what this is. TM12. Are you good, TM12? Let's find out. It is... That's... We've had a head smash. It's a rock type stab. I'd much rather use rock throw because, you know, I don't care for recoil damage. I'm not about that life. Ah, so you wish to challenge the Elite Four. Are you the way he says that's like, I am the Elite Four. No, you are not, juggler. You are a juggler. Please don't constantly switch between your Pokemon though. Minun. I don't really want to stay in with Zaz2 here, so we are going to go into Walnut and just see it off. Yeah, like, the Crown Tundra, obviously based on Scotland, which I think it does a very good job of being Scottish, to be honest. As someone who is from the UK and has been to Scotland more than once, you know, a solid three trips to Scotland on my repertoire, I can safely say that it is very Scottish. Now, well, what I like is sort of the vast... Obviously, Scotland... It's not like Canada where it's just snowy all the time. Like, obviously in the north of America, it's just like sort of snow. In the north of England, it's just a lot of it is just wilderness, really. Like, especially past a certain point. Obviously, you've got Edinburgh, Glasgow, you've got your cities. But like up in sort of past Inverness, it is just expanse, and it is beautiful. I've probably talked about it before on this series because it's one of my only... Oh, don't you dare. Oh, Shadow Sneak, that's fine. It's one of the only few interesting things I've done in my life. Is a couple of years back, me and my family went to Durness, which is like... Well, Durness / Farid Head, which is the... I'm just going to go into Arceus because I didn't see what he was bringing out. Elekid, that's fine. Could have stayed on a Walnut, but you know. It's the most northwesterly point of the UK is Farid Head. Obviously, Land's End is the most northern point overall. But it's incredible up there. It's just, like I said, it's just sort of vast wildernesses. There's no real cities. It's just little towns and villages. Oh, it's so cool. And we stayed in like this big house. I think I've definitely talked about that before. But it just went straight out onto the beach, and it was just such a cool vibe up there. And we're on about going back up again as a family. And just you have to be in good physical condition up there, because I was not. I mean, I wasn't in awful sort of fitness state, but I wasn't in the best fitness state. I was maybe middle of the road, but oh boy, it takes it out of you. It's a lot of walking. We started mooching up Ben Stack, it's a mountain, and I did not make it far. I had to call it quits, and I went back down to it's like a little village just around Ben Stack, I guess you'd call it. And in their little town hall, they were having like a meeting, and I was with my mum, and they invited us in, gave us drinks, gave us biscuits. It was a good time. Whereas my brother, my dad, and my cousin carried on walking up the mountain as the weather got progressively worse and worse. And from what they have said, it was chaos. It was just, the rain was so heavy you couldn't really see in front of you. It was really cold the further up you got. I'm glad I did not stick it out. I'm glad I called it quits. But I would obviously I'm not happy I called it quits, but I'm glad I called it quits then. I'd definitely like to go back and give it another go when it's maybe not absolutely hammering it down with rain. Ooh, TM10. What is TM10? Which it's just, it was nice to go out and sort of adventure and see what was Poison Fang. Okay, that's pretty pog. Who can learn that? Zaz 2. That's good to keep in mind. That was a pretty good item. Then we'll nab the item first, and then we'll fight the guy. I think Elixir. That's handy. Is Victory Road to? It hasn't been so far, but I really don't want to jinx anything because, well, that would be bad. I don't want to sort of screw myself over by saying, oh, it's easy, and then dying a lot. You know, it would be a good old-fashioned gloop. We'll go off into Wonka here. Well, we went, as well as going up Bensack, we went to a place called Handa Island, which it's sort of just off the coast. There's like a little island, and it's a nature reserve. And you just walk around like a preset path, and you can look at all the nature. And they had a little hut right at the start, and it tells you what animals have been seen recently. And they had like otters, seals, loads of crazy sort of animals that I never would have thought. I'm pretty sure, like, I want to say there were whales on there too. I can't say for certain. I might have just completely misremembered that. But there were some crazy animals on there. And that was just all stuff that had been seen semi-regularly. I was just kind of like, Jesus, that's pretty cool. There's me being proud of myself having seen like a cormorant. And then these people say, oh yeah, we just seen a load of seals. It's nothing. You know, they just hang out. And it's like, oh my God. But it was incredible, like, walking around this island. We did see, actually, we saw some seals just out in the bay, just chillaxing. I think I can't remember if we managed to get a picture or not, but the really cool one was we saw some puffins, and we saw them quite close, and my mum has quite a good camera, so she got a really good picture of him. I was just awestruck. They were just chilling out, as cool as you like. They were just there, hanging out, while humans were just walking around him. Yeah, no, you don't hit twice. You're a move that is designed to hit more than twice. This should only hit twice then. Well, that doesn't. Yep, game. Love your RNG. 4 times. Yep, cool. Cool. 5 times. Yep, that's about right. It's about right. But we had to take a boat over there as well. And that was the first time I had been on like a non-ferry boat. And it's cool to be out like on a boat, but it's pretty nervy as well when you're like a couple of feet from the water, and it's like, oh my God, if I fell in, I'd be dead. Like, because it's that cold. Like, the water is like up there. It's that cold that if you fell in the water, you wouldn't have much chance of getting back out without getting hypothermia, which would not be a good time. I don't know why I just started talking about Scotland. Oh, Crown Tundra. I suppose sort of this cavey sort of thing is kind of... It just makes me think of the rough wilderness of the Scottish Highlands. It was very good. I would recommend, if you are in the UK and you want to go somewhere sort of interesting and different, go up to the north of Scotland. And if you want to come to the UK and do something a bit outside the box, Dartpools, that's pretty good. South 2 and Jupiter. I don't know about that. Yeah, I'd 100% recommend the north of Scotland. And we stayed in a really nice house on the beach where you'd walk off and you were just literally on the beach. It was incredible. Like, I can't wait to go back. And that is like maybe the most adventurous holiday. Actually, no, I did go to Iceland. Those two together. Other than that, I've just sort of gone seaside holidays, or like we went to Barcelona, like a city in another country, which was pretty cool. I like Barcelona. I've been twice now, and I would definitely go again. It's very, very warm, obviously, which is always good. And oh my god, I almost just pushed that one too many. We go around this way. If we don't go around this way now, I will feel like a dum-dum. Oh no, we do. Oh, do. Easy. And you know what? We can actually go and take on Moltres right now. That's not good. I don't like that. But what we will do is we will probably burn those last 3 Great Balls on Moltres. I can see 1, 2... I think there's only 2 items left in here, to be fair. And it's that one and the other one. Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm scared. What is it going to be? I couldn't tell based off the cry. Is it legendary for legendary? It's dupes. It is a big old dupe in the chat. That's disappointing, I'm not going to lie. Like, our first of the legendary birds, and it is a Poochyena. Oh no. Oh no. Well, sorry, not sorry. We'll get rid of all 3 of these. Yep. And if this isn't any good, this also gets thrown away. TM13. Ooh. Okay, that puts us in a difficult spot because that means we then need to get rid of other things. TM31 Megahorn. We want to keep that. This is Rock Throw. No, Dazzling Gleam. We want to keep that. We want to keep that. I'm pretty sure we want to keep everything here. Yeah, Fire Blast could be handy. Or it will sell for a lot. Head Smash could be either handy or sells for a lot. TM10, Poison Fang. Yeah, these are all ones we want to keep. 24, that was something good as well. Dark Pulse. 39, Takedown. We can get... I have no qualms about tossing TM39. Nothing personal TM39. It's just I don't really want to use you. And then we'll take on this guy. And the path down to the other rock, the other strength rock should remain open between floors. I'm fairly certain. Boldor, that is Gamesy territory all day. Switch into Gamesy here. I don't know whether to run over a bit and see if we could actually complete. I think we could, you know. I think we can make it out of the Elite Four, out of Victory Road today. Just by looking at the maps, we've got 3 more trainers to fight, not including this guy. But we could... I don't really want to skip trainers. I want to get XP. We'll surf you as well. Yeah, your crunch ain't going to kill us. I believe in Gamesy. Yep, believe in Gamesy all day. Yeah, so at 1, 2, 3. And then we push that down. We push that across. And that should... yeah. We're very close to being done. So I have faith. We'll probably run over a little bit. But it's all for the name of getting out of here as quick as possible. And I'm just going to be eternally disappointed in that Moltres not being anything good. Dazzling Gleam, get got. Zorua. And then at the start of next episode, I will go and catch I'll go and encounter Zapdos and Articuno. Once again, I'll have to probably have guides up just to be... You have to do it again? No, that's not fair. That is not fair, game. I thought they locked into place. Magical Leaf. Okay, that's quite handy. I like that. We might teach Arceus that instead of Bullet Seed, you know? Looks like we do this again then. Oh, that's frustrating. I thought we'd just be able to zoom through here. Oh dear. Right. What we will do is we'll sneak past the trainers quickly to move the boulder. Just so that's on the next level, and then we'll come back and fight the trainers as we head that way. Just so we're not... Oh, I can't believe that. That was a foolish error from me. I just assumed, you know. I just thought, yeah, well... They won't make you do the boulder trick twice if you go through a doorway, will they? And obviously I was wrong. I was very wrong. It must only be when you push a boulder through a gap that it does that and it sticks there. Because obviously when we push this boulder through this gap... Oh no, we're probably best to actually take on the trainers because you can do a quick sort of circle round. I hadn't noticed that. There is a strength boulder you can circle around from. 3 Pokemon. Okay, that's not too bad. Whale... I don't want to stay in with you because it will kill you because this game's just like that. Please don't kill. Please don't kill. Yeah, just do the thing other than kill that really annoys us, game. Did I put away the full restore, didn't I? That was silly. That was very, very silly. Maybe we won't make it all the way through Victory Road this episode. It depends how much longer I'm happy to go over. Okay, it doesn't do anything damage-wise, so we'll just drop a full heal on Jupiter. Get him back to full health. You can Blizzard again. It'd be nice if their PP actually ran out on this game, which I know it doesn't, which is disappointing. But Jupiter can Bullet Seed it. Hopefully we'll hit more than twice this time. It shouldn't matter because we're going to crit and it's going to go down. See you later, Walrein. Any levels now? Next Pokemon, Genesect, straight into Wardrobe. I mean, they do a good job of making Victory Road an actual difficult gauntlet in Gen 1. Obviously, in other games, it's sort of like... I mean, Gen 2s, there are just no trainers because Silver's killed them all. Well, beat them all. Gen 3 Victory Road, that always sticks in my mind as being a good Victory Road. Probably because I like Gen 3 so much, but you know, like, just give Gen 3 the respect it deserves. Gen 4 Victory Road, I always thought was really difficult. Maybe because everything feels so much slower on Gen 4. Gen 5's Victory Road, honestly, I can't really remember too well. Mate, I've got a copy of White. Yeah, a copy of White that I've started again, that I keep meaning to go back to and carry on playing. So maybe when I get to that point in that one, I'll be able to see what the Gen 5 Victory Road's like. And then, of course, Gen 6, it's always going to be a bit weaker, isn't it? Because that's where the games get a bit easier. That's just what happens, really, isn't it? I didn't really stick out in my mind as being a particularly difficult Victory Road. I can't even remember if there is a Victory Road on. Well, there sort of is, but there sort of isn't on Sun and Moon. Because you've got it's just been built on Mount Lanakila. I guess, like, Mount Lanakila itself is the Victory Road, in a way. It never felt particularly Victory Roady, though. It just felt like it was there. It was just like, oh yeah, so we're in the mountain now. Maybe it's Ultra Sun Ultramoon where they make it into a bit more of a Victory Road. My memory's a bit fuzzy with it. Then Gen 8, we didn't really get a Victory Road either because there wasn't an Elite Four. Huh. Wow. I hadn't even thought of that. It's just like a route of strong trainers in Gen 8, isn't it? Like, there's no traditional Victory Road. There's no traditional Elite Four. Although the gym challenge is pretty fun. And Wyndon is just Wembley. Like, it's pretty cool. As I know I've talked about it before, as someone from the UK, just getting that vibe in a Pokemon game was pretty cool. I was there for it. I'll show you just how good you are. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I need that sort of positive reinforcement in my life. Cool trainer lady. Gothorita. I don't think there's anything that will bother Zaztu too much when he aerial aces it in the face. And it was a problem. Ugh, you fiend. We'll just have to kill it this turn then with a crit. That's two turns in a row, Zaztu. You did not crit. And now... Oh, the game really... It just knew. It knew that I wanted to try and get through it quickly. So it decided to be a little bitch. Ha! Miss your... Yep, get gone, Gothorita. Oh, I thought you were better than me. Sit down. Wonka ain't showing no mercy. Zaztu's level 52 as well. That's huge. Cool train back to use Riolu. We'll stay in with Wonka here. Zaztu's asleep, so it's not like we can go into him. And Wonka will just get the job done. Oh, goodbye, Riolu. It's nothing personal. It's just I want to get done with this. Hydreigon as well. That's Wonka territory. I know you're trying to sort of taunt me with Cap, but we've already seen a Dano this episode. We know Cap's about. He's watching down on us, smiling fondly. He's found a lady Hydreigon, and we'll say, "Do you want to tell me about her?" And Cap will look at us and go, "No, I don't think I will." As only Cap can do. Okay, that's another repel down. I think we can get out of here. We're very close to being done. Yeah, like I said, it's going to run on a little bit longer than usual. But all in the name of getting out of Victory Road. But as soon as we land on that sweet, sweet ground outside Victory Road, we will wrap it up then. Because there should now be a thingamajig here. Yep. What? Oh, we're on a... Bloody hell. I thought we'd just be able to run into it and start strengthening it straight away. And this, like, we don't need to do anything fancy with this. This just goes straight forward, which is nice. If only, you know, I could speed it up and not have the audio just sound absolutely awful. That would be nice. But we'll do it. We'll just keep pushing it. We're almost there. We're about 5 pushes, maybe 6. There we go. 4, I think that was, from where I said. Let's go! See you later, Victory Road. Oh, that was tough, but we made it. It was draining, but here we are. And we are going to wrap up here because we are slightly over the half-an-hour mark where we usually aim to be. And we are pretty much here now, guys. Next episode, we'll get Zapdos and Articuno out of the way, but then we will start the Elite Four. So I hope you're excited, guys. If you have enjoyed this episode, please drop a like, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you've enjoyed. Let me know who your favourite encounter has been before these static encounters, because it's been fun. I mean, I've loved every encounter. That's not true. You know that's not true because Oof exists. But anyway, guys, I will see you next time. No, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. I got it right that time.